Hello? Hello, hello? Let me check my screen region. Looks good. Alright, well, welcome. Let's fix the camera maybe a little. Whoop. Perfect. So today we're going to be playing some Bioshock, the remaster version. I'm playing on my PlayStation 4, and I'm planning on playing on Survivor mode, which is the hardest difficulty. And I'm going to be doing, or attempting at least, a no-death run. We'll see how it goes. I played lots of Bioshock before. I love the game. Probably played it over like 20 times. I do have some older save games. I played Survivor mode a little bit, like a year ago. Yeah, like a year ago I played on Survivor mode. I kind of liked it. It was good fun. I only got as far as like the second or third level, depending on how you count it, though. But for now, I'm going to start with a new game. Let me know how the audio levels sound if the game is too quiet. I've done some tests and it seems fine, but some of the in-game dialogue might be kind of quiet. I have subtitles turned on. Let's see. Yeah, and I can always adjust these sliders in the game. Sound effect volume probably doesn't need to be that high. Sounds good. Are there any dialogue subtitles on? Looks good. All right, let's it's always tough because it'll always end up being way darker on stream. Let me look at my preview here. So on stream, I actually think that this is best because it'll look darker on your end. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, so difficulty. I'm gonna play Survivor, like I said. And I'm just gonna let this cutscene play out. Pretty much uninterrupted.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Alright, well, I mean, that's pretty much like one of the only cutscenes throughout the game. So I mean, this game came out in 2008, and the remaster didn't really change much, you know, graphically, but I still think it's one of the most like visually interesting and pretty games out there. When this game came out, the water was like you'd never seen anything like it. The water was amazing. The moon is massive. Thanks, subtitle. No gods or kings, only man. In what country is there a place for people like me? Oh man. This game is in many ways like really nostalgic for me. So I think that music is actually it's not actually somewhere over the sea, like by Sinatra. It's actually a instrumental song called La Mer. It's a French song, I think. And I think this version is actually by Django Reinhardt. Really good. Alright, let's just go. I mean, what would you do if your plane crashed? Get into a weird tub and pull a strange lever? Why not? Certainly don't stand around and wait for a rescue. I'll let Ryan do the talking here.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
I think like the biggest change to this whole remaster was just that intro sequence. Like, because it looks so much better in the remaster than it did when the game first came out. Like a lot better. There's more detail, more going on. Like all the kelp, for example, jellyfish. It's a more active kind of ocean.
Just one more minute. Spear! Spear's coming up now! Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on!
Poor Johnny.
No trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. You my gun.
Rip Johnny.
Is it someone new?
This opening always reminds me of like a theme park ride. I'd say it was even so well done that it like influenced even the openings of games like Skyrim.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
But you know, Bioshock certainly gives you more control.
I don't know how you
faster.
survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Oh man, I love just looking out windows in this game. We're not your property. That's a good one. I like that one. Let it end, let us ascend. That's a good one. Catchy. Rapture is dead. Detention, all bathysphere travel is now denied. So yeah, in my last two streams I talked a lot about like history stuff. I'll probably still do some of that tonight, but I didn't have anything really planned, so it's probably just going to be more off the cuff when I talk about history, just sort of like what I know off the top of my head, which is a lot, but nothing set in stone, unlike the last two streams.
Just a bit further. How do you like that, sister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
Man, I don't know if that reference is gonna track as well as it did when it came out in 2008, but like obviously him asking you to get like a crowbar was, you know, a Half-Life reference. Man, look at all these unused tickets.
None of these other chumps will talk to me. Think I'm a freak. To hell with them.
Yeah, the hell with them. Okay. We got our first fight.
All the cops on me?
That is a hard first fight. I remember even the first time I played Survivor, I barely got through that one. Oh, hi! Bit leaves, or is it okay if I call you Benji? Alright. Well, welcome. I just started my playthrough of Bioshock. Always loot everything. Yeah, I'm doing a survivor mode on the remaster of Bioshock on my PlayStation 4. And basically, survivor is super hard. I have Bioshock, but never played it. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I guess this will be your first experience with it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, there. I knew I was missing one. One of my favorite games of all time. Been playing it, you know, again, on and off probably since it came out in 2008. One of my favorites. Probably played through the whole game.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein.
Probably somewhere between a dozen and 20 times. But yeah, and I'm attempting to do a no-death run. So if I die, I'm going to, I guess, delete the save file and retry. So we're gonna do it on Survivor. Hardest difficulty, no death run. Whoop. That was a loud controller vibration.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
Just your genetics being rewritten. No biggie.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow, always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating upright.
I'm gonna be so worried fighting my first Big Daddy.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
I mean, I almost died fighting the first enemy with just a wrench. That would have been embarrassing.
You alright, Boyle? First
Oh, and they
time
healed me
Boyle
up to
got a real
max
kick
too.
from you.
Nice.
But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Alright. Oh, that's not good. I said this earlier, but like, when this game came out, the water was so good. I still think it looks really good, but it's definitely not quite as amazing as it was when it came out. Whoa. Let me know how the audio sounds too, like if any of the in-game effects are too loud or the audio is not, the dialogue isn't very loud.
Zap him, then whack him. 1-2 punch. Remember, the 1-2 punch.
I found her that way.
Where's he going?
Come back! You want some of this?
You want some of this?
Take that!
Oh. Yeah. Not too much damage either. Sounds good, alright.
How's that? Who was she?
Crap,
I
out
can
of it.
control myself. I can.
Where the hell are you going?
You're only making this.
God, yeah, if you're really squeamish of needles, I'm sorry. There's a lot of just injecting yourself with needles in this game. Alright, I think that's everything in here. And there's some wine I don't want to drink. Oh, a trash can. Oh, excellent. Always good to double check. Yeah, he's very dead.
Tell Ryan I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pardon me, you fuck! What the heck? I didn't mean anything by it!
Oof. Okay, thankfully the fire did most of the damage for me. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
Seems like a nice guy. I'll help him.
Sing this song. Hush now. Mom's gone. And Daddy too. Wait. This is happening before and none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then when you were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth?
Kinda weird.
No. No, no.
Plasma's changed everything.
Oh, here we
They
go.
destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
You ever just, you know, talk to your gun in a stroller? No? Just me? Alright. Oh. I think it's only natural to talk to your gun every now and again. Boom, headshot.
Charlie, where you going? Ah, Charlie!
Oh,
Don't fucking judge me!
This isn't right!
oh, this is bad. That could have gone much.
I can wait. I've been waiting for a long
Could have gone much smoother.
You even smell like a woman. Come on.
Thanks, I guess. I mean, women smell pretty nice.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Yeah, that could have gone better. Oh, did you not hear what that splicer said to me? He said I even smelled like a woman. Oh yeah. Which I guess that's kind of a weird insult. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, that could have gone better. There's this pool of water here. And what you could do is you could have like electro-bolted this and electrocuted everyone in it. But I had somehow alerted. And I had to fight them normally. Bit of a drain on resources.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Hephaestus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh, God. What's happening?
I thought my New Year's Eve alone was bad. Happy New Year, 1959. Yeah, no problem.
Too spliced up. I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
Oh boy.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Denton trying to catch up with the diversion. All they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
He says he's no Shakespeare, but he certainly has a way with words.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
We're about to see this whole man's career be ended. Yeah. In case you had somehow missed the earlier revolver. And yeah, I think for the longest time that was probably the goriest death scene I'd ever seen. Oh, there's a director's commentary.
Hey, I'm Jeff Keighley here
Hi,
in
Jeff.
Boston to go behind the scenes to hear some untold stories about the making of Bioshock
Sure,
with
why
Ken
not?
Levine and Sean Robertson. Let's talk a bit about the theme and setting of Bioshock, Rapture. I think a lot of people, when they played the game for the first time, Ken, they wondered, how did you even dream up this place? And I know you said publicly before that part of the reason you sort of, what led you to Rapture was this idea of fully simulating a place. Tell us about that sort of idea and the frustrations you had with other games where
They did a good job at it.
hit a bound.
I think our philosophy was always to do what we were doing 100% rather than try to do something bigger and do it 50% or 40%. So one of the ideas of, and this sort of came from System Shock 2 as well, where you focus on an area that you can really bring to life and you kind of eliminate the questions of, well, why can't I go over the bridge to New Jersey? So we were able to really make a place, I think, that felt believable and real, even though in actuality it was really quite limited. But we just sort of dressed it with all these buildings outside that were all, basically glorified fakes. We let the story drive what we needed to show rather than some kind of predetermined map which we sat down, which is a little different than System Shock 2, where we actually mapped a spaceship out deck by deck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the philosophy felt a little different there, because you want to feel like a real spaceship that was sort of stacked on top of each other. Rapture was free to sprawl across the ocean floor.
Although you guys originally, Sean, were talking about doing this game on a sort of spaceship again, right?
Yeah, when we first started talking about what the
I never really got around to
successor
playing many of the System Shock
2 was
games
gonna
very
be,
much.
Spaceship came up, but again, we wanted a limited environment.
Played
We
them a
didn't
bit.
necessarily want to do spaceship again.
Not as much.
And our first actual exploration of this space was underwater, but ultimately ended up looking like a spaceship. It just happened to have a couple of seaweed fronds outside. And that started to push us towards what artistic statement that we wanted to make this look different, and what rules we were going to set for the world. How at every turn we were going to try to
spoilers,
remind
by
the
the
player
way.
that they were in fact underwater and that this wasn't a spaceship.
And how, underwater, we obviously know you did underwater, then sitting in the sky, where did you come with the idea of, doing this underwater?
I think there was probably a conversation. It's like, well, what kind of places could be cut off from other places?
Yeah.
Like, well, spaceship, summer camp, any island notion, right? Something
Summer
that's
camp?
cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So you never felt like you should be able to go over that bridge to New Jersey.
I don't want to apply some deep and meaningful conversation. I think it was one of those ideas that you just kind of say, and then everybody's, that sounds cool. Let's try that. Let's go for it.
And I think it lended itself to having very nice views out the window without having to build an insane amount of unique assets.
Right.
By today's standards, we still were a small team back then. And there's an expectation that because you're underwater, the view distances are going to be short, so you can really kind of fade out into the fog at a short distance and not have the expectation that, why can't I see forever? So there's a lot of limitations in a good way that we put on ourselves by being underwater, as opposed to if you're on a cruise ship, then you'd expect to see across the water, and we'd have to deal with that. Same thing with an island.
Or
then
in
you
a
have
city in
outdoor
the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was a lot more complicated.
Yeah. So you came up with the idea of, let's do this underwater, let's do this sort of isolated place. Then you had to answer the question of, why would someone build this? Is that sort of how it worked, sort of order of operations? You then had to come up with a story to explain?
Yeah, I think we wanted a very believable
I actually ended up
reason why
reading
they'd
the
be there. And sort
Bioshock
of the
book.
necessary isolation.
I don't think it's
the
actually
place
canon anymore, though.
Sort of led to, well, what kind of person would want to do this? And I wasn't even particularly aware of the sort of political implications of what I was reading, but I've been reading, I read The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand, and I mostly thought it was an interesting story. I didn't realize that people were sort of basing their sort of political lives around it, because I wasn't that tuned in to that stuff at that point. And so, but I love the dialogue and the kind of speechifying in it, because you can see a video game character speaking with that kind of certainty and that kind of confident philosophy. It just seemed like a natural kind of thing to apply to this place. And so it just sort of all came together as a sort of who is the guy who would do this? Well, you know, that character. It was sort of this amalgamation of characters from Ayn Rand's books and Ayn Rand herself. This sort of idealistic person who says, well, the only way to do this is to separate from the rest of the world. And that led to Andrew Ryan.
I am Andrew
Really clever,
Ryan,
by the way, basing a character off of
and I'm here
Ayn
to
Rand
ask
and
you a question.
naming them Andrew Ryan.
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his
Amazing.
brow?
No one would ever know.
No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor. No.
I also really
says
find
the
it
man
hilarious
in
how
the
Ken
Vatican,
Levine's like,
it
I wasn't even
belongs
aware
to
of the
God.
political implications of
No,
Ayn Rand's
says
writings.
the man in Moscow.
It's
It belongs to everyone.
It's a really
knew
typical like gamer
from a technical standpoint that we wanted
standpoint.
isolation. We also knew to sell it, we needed a compelling storyline, a backstory that why would this place exist? Otherwise, how are we going to make Rapture feel like it's lived in if we don't have the reason for it to be there? So once we decided on the underwater location and then the closed off spaces, that objectivist story kind of came in and made the art stronger and made the level design stronger, because we could feed back into that loop.
And I think that's why we had to have sort of Andrew Ryan's pitch right at the beginning of the game. We wanted people to understand why somebody would go there. And so he makes this very personal one-to-one pitch to the gamer, but also that was the pitch he'd make to people, which was, you know, there's a place that you can be free of all these things, where you can not be sort of put upon by the government and not be afraid of nuclear war and not be afraid of all these other things that will plague you on the surface. We wanted that pitch to sort of resonate and make sense, because that's otherwise by the time you got there you'd be like, well, this place is just fantasy, nobody would ever come here. And that the beauty of the place also was also tied into that. It had to be a very attractive proposition, or people who would believe that people would go leave their lives and go to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm sure in some ways you had to convince the team and enroll them in your sort of vision of, you know, who this character was going to be and what the setting was going to be. How did that work, Sean? I mean, did Ken come in and say, hey, I've been reading these books, and I think we could sort of...
I believe he just came in one day on a horse and said, and ran, everybody read the Fountainhead.
Exactly. I bought 30 copies of it.
Yeah, I think, you know...
Here's a 2,000-page book or something.
Yeah.
Go read it.
I mean, really, it was more organic. You know, like I said, we knew that we had this location, and you struggle to fill it with stories, and you struggle to find meaning of why does this place exist? You know, what's my motivation? And as Ken started to explore Ayn Rand a little more and started talking to us about it, and we were having that conversation, and it's like, oh, this could totally work. Like, this is exciting. Like, this is something that really hasn't been done in a video game before. And if we had flipped it and come up with the idea first before the location, I don't think we would have really been that excited about it. But we had a location, and now we're trying to fill it with that story. And because of the order of operation there, you start to get excited, like, oh, I could totally make this work. This is going to really make it feel like a lived-in space.
You know, as you think of sort of the, you know, the setting, and you think of maybe a character or something.
I wonder how long this is.
You think back, it's like, oh, like right then and there, like I got excited when you attached the Ayn
For
Rand
me,
stuff
it was
to
it was going to Rockefeller Center and seeing the visual.
Uh-huh.
So I saw this sort of before,
all the Art
when
Deco
my wife
stuff.
and I were in New York, and we went to Rockefeller Center, which was, if you go to Rockefeller Center, it basically looks exactly like Rapture. It's because every building, you're sort of encircled. It's this block in New York, or a couple of blocks in New York, where Radio City Music Hall is, and where 30 Rockefeller Plazas, where you see that show 30 Rock, and the ice skating rink, and where they put the Christmas tree, and it's this very iconic location. But what's cool about it, it's all one, unlike the rest of the city. Everywhere you look, it's one architectural style. It's Art Deco. And it's very iconic Art Deco. And my wife and I were there, and we were sort of working on the game, and we didn't have a visual style. And all of a sudden, I started looking around, and I said, oh, this could be a visual for the game. Also, the geometry of it was actually quite conducive to making a video game, because it wasn't overly complicated geometry. Art Deco is quite
bold and simple.
Bold and geometric, and simple. And so my wife and I bought a couple of tourist cameras before.
I think that's
before
pretty much why
iPhone.
like the
Right.
visual style of
You know?
Bioshock still
Throwaway
holds up
cameras,
now.
yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, throwaway cameras with little Kodak things, and we just started photographing doorknobs and light fixtures, and just sort of developed the photos. Remember that? Brought them in and said,
Come to the office. Here's a stack of
here's
stuff,
a
Sean.
stack of
Take a look.
photos. I'll see you guys in a couple of years. Go make this.
all right. Give me a lot to think about, though. I was wondering, what we want to talk about with the game, and definitely think. I'm gonna be jumped here, aren't I?
Don't you disrespect me!
Come on.
Smile and be a good company.
Come on. Man, I am having some of the worst luck.
Here now! Stop wasting my time, you horrid tramp!
Did you just call me a horrid tramp? Fucking rude. But yeah, obviously, like, the connections to Ayn Rand and Atlas Shrugged and like the Fountainhead, libertarianism are all pretty strong. Probably one of the biggest driving forces in the game. Let's see here. Okay. Lots of things to loot. Don't drink all that whiskey. This game is basically just rummaging around through containers, eating and drinking whatever you find. Or as much as possible. If you do end up drinking alcohol, you lower your health, but you raise your Eve. Or is it vice versa? No, yeah, it's you lower your health and you raise your Eve. You can also get drunk, which means your vision gets blurry and harder to aim. You can also find cigarettes, which also lower your health and increase Eve. This is just gross. But most food, like if you find chips or chocolate bars, those just raise your health.
Security alert in progress.
Okay. Are you still alive? They were. Come on. I'm not gonna rush it. I want to loot these guys. Alright. Now all we gotta do is run. And the tutorial level will be over. Or is it?
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here!
Let's go.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches said to you, the KGB wolf or the CIA jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or das Vidania, General.
Now the tutorial level's over. So Medical Pavilion is going to be our first real level. Guess we're going to have to see if I can keep surviving. Had a few close calls. Isn't that intro section? One right away when I almost died to the first enemy in the game. And a couple other ones, I'd say.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
There's no reason not to be beautiful. Jesus.
The parasite hates three things: free love, free will, and free men.
Yeah, obviously a lot of this game is based around like libertarianism, free market ideology, ultra capitalism. No government regulations on anything. Look how it went. It went so well.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack,
Anything up
not
here?
once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
That's, I think, the same woman who got attacked during a New Year's party. So this is probably going to end up being one of the most repetitive parts of this game. It usually is. Basically, any of the machines in Rapture, or most of them, you can hack. So that the machine helps you rather than hinders you. And to do that, you play a pipe dream. You can even hack vending machines. It's one of the least, for me, it's one of the least enjoyable parts of the game. But it's sadly one of the most helpful, especially on a hard difficulty like this. Having turrets and those helicopter drone things helping you makes combat a lot easier. Hacking vending machines is a great way of getting cheap ammo and first aid kits when you run out. I'm actually probably going to buy one. Also, the vending machine has a clown on it, which is just stupid.
Keep away from my palace! Find your blasted members!
Oh yeah, splicers like to fight each other. Most of all. I'm just gonna let the drone do the work. I don't need to do it, why should I? Why should I waste my ammo? These drones basically have infinite ammo.
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we plinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back.
Ooh.
Change your look, change your sex.
One bullet.
Change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Oh, okay.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind. And frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Drone.
Stop running like a fool!
Drone.
Come here now! Stop wasting my time!
There we go. Wisened up. Oh, nice. Go get him. Go get him, Buzzy.
Nurse, help me find
Just fell over. Oh, jeez. Get him. It'll be okay. Oh no, it won't.
Don't you disrespect me! Come here now! Stop!
Got him.
Run away! You people! Wounded! I'm bleeding! Come here now! Stop wasting my time, you horrid monster!
Where are you going? Why are you running? I think my own drone shot me. Which can happen. Gotta get out of its way. Oh, lots of good stuff. Pretty nice. Okay, let's get out of here with the bot. Yeah, obviously me using the security bot to do a lot of the work is pretty passive. It's pretty passive, but
shop in the surgery wing. You want to find them? Just follow the blood.
Yeah, just follow the blood. Perfect. It's a nice signature. Someone writing with a giant bloody brush. Yeah, obviously using security drone is pretty passive, but I'm doing no death. I'm doing a no death run. I'm going to be a little cautious.
As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a ward or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then.
Remember, all them machines will short down right in front if you hit them with electrovolt.
Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Oh, I should also say that if you do fail a hacking game, it hurts you. Deals damage. That would be really embarrassing if I end up dying to, of all things in this game, Pipe Dream. So if you end up hacking all these turrets and if you end up hacking all these turrets in this area, it'll really help out later. Like, it's worth it because near the end of this level, I'm gonna have to fight my first big daddy. But I don't have to. But you're going to want to. Because essentially the resources that big daddies have will let you level up. Without it, you're kind of screwed. First aid kit in here. What else is in here? Armor piercing ammo. Probably only going to be using that later. But it's okay to have now. So many audio diaries.
I was at German prison camp, only 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. He makes experiments. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him this error, and it makes him angry. And then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. He screams at me, then why tell me? Well, I said if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
I am beautiful, yes. Look at me. What could I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
Ah, there we go. Collect all these audio
On
diaries.
the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
Yeah, those two things are the same thing. Those are comparable. Definitely. Two of those things you need to live, and the other one's just illegal. I should also mention that if you end up leading the water into one of these glowing tiles, the effect is usually much worse. You can either get more damage done to you, or have an alarm activate. It sends a lot of those security drones after you. Not good. Not good. You don't want that. You don't want that. Yeah, this pipe dream game is definitely getting a bit harder. You can get upgrades in the game to make it easier. Eventually you can even get an upgrade that allows you to heal every time you... There we go. Allows you to heal every time you hack something successfully. Pretty nice. Locked.
Come on, baby! You told me it's gonna take care
Sweet. One of the advantages to hacking these health stations is those splicers. They get wounded. What they'll actually do is they'll run to these health stations to get healed. But if you hack them, they actually kill the splicer. In a cloud of gas. Which is pretty good. You definitely want that.
Stop ogling me!
Oh my god, I missed that many shots? The audio for my robot weirdly cut out. I don't know if anyone heard that, but it was weird. Ah.
Yes? Tacky little nothing!
Where the hell did you come from? Oh, looks like... Yeah, there it is. There's the gas. She tried to heal.
Why do we have two eyes? Is there some law that says we must? Two arms, two legs, two ears, two breasts.
I'm not finished! Not finished!
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter.
Alright.
I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. But if you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
Yeah, there it is. It's really helpful to actually hack those health stations. So helpful. And of course, you can actually just get a discount healing yourself on them. I'm gonna actually have to go over here.
Tell me.
Question.
This guy's gonna be pretty big and tough, so. So I'm getting ready to throw anything I got out. There we go.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Right,
Okay.
eyes and ears.
Security cameras are also an equally good thing to hack. Unfortunately, they're kind of situationally useful. You know, they're only really useful insofar as enemies walk in front of them. Basically, if you get caught in a security camera, they'll send out these security drones to shoot you down. So this is our first upgrade tonic, Hacker's Delight. So every time you hack something, you gain a little health and eve. It's pretty good. Because we're going to need a lot of both in this playthrough. We're going to need a lot of both.
What's that? Is it him?
It looks like we got the most out we could out of the our old buzzing robot friend. A machine gun ammo. Jesus, the thing's running into everything and making an awful racket. Good. Alright. I think we're gonna get our first, or well, our second plasmid.
We rebuilt our city and the thousands set up fire to spoil our home. 1,000 atoms to the man or woman who pins its wing.
Well, let's set some stuff on fire. This one's great. Yeah, it blew up. So in the same way that you can electrify water for bigger damage, you can set oil slicks on fire for bigger damage.
The little sisters, he pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
Shotgun shells. Seems kind of early for shotgun shells. You don't even have a shotgun yet. Got one soon, though. Okay,
A rapture reminder. The bottom of the ocean is our home.
Oh, I love the ragdolls.
A dangerous place.
So yeah, this is the same way that you can use the electroshock to electrocute door controls to open up nice shortcuts and hidden loot. You can also do the same thing with fire. Melt ice. So let's go into the funeral home. Funeral services. Casket mahogany, $400. Copper velvet interior, $350. Cherry high gloss, $325. Man. Oh, youth casket. Kind of dark. Cremation, $250. You're telling me the cremation is more expensive than a pine casket? Burial at sea, $200. Burial at sea is just as expensive as a pine casket? I mean, I guess, like, you're getting the ceremonial service in addition to the casket, but, like... Plaque, wreath, flowers. Oh, there's all the other different urns you can get. I like how this is like a funeral services place that you just walk in and like order it off a menu like a Big Mac. It's perfect. Like, that's great environmental storytelling. Like during that interview, they were talking about how like, oh, we wanted it to feel like a fully realized, lived-in place. And I definitely think they did a great job at that. Like, there's a reason why this setting is so memorable. Some unnecessary damage. I hear a security camera. Oh, it's in the morgue. We'll leave her be. Okay. I knew that was there. That was a really lucky setup. Basically got like all straight up. So yeah, you can hack now, and I actually got some health and Eve back. Okay, so hacking saves is a lot harder. we're fucked. Okay, we got a lot luckier that time. Stuff. Good finds, good finds. Okay. Yeah, in its current state, the wrench just doesn't do very much damage. It's, you really need to have, upgrades for the wrench to work. Did I just eat a couple of chocolate bars out of a child's casket? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. 0451. The code 0451 actually is pretty significant. I mean, it's a reference to Fahrenheit 451, the novel. The reference to the novel is interesting, but it's actually more of a reference to other games that have also used that code. More so now. But it's pretty much a genre in its own right. Besides some, like, you know, gameplay similarities, one of the big connecting elements is they usually have 0451 as a code somewhere. Okay. And the sound design in this game is so good. Okay, what does this do? Reduces difficulty when hacking turret spots and cameras. Okay. They will get harder, so... Can I shock someone in this?
Ah, that goddamn doctor!
Oh my god. Oh, I'm the goddamn doctor. I'm the captain now. Okay. That was just a diversion. I didn't even have to be in here.
A hollow square. Animals everywhere.
Are you a man or a slave?
Jeez, a lot of blood. Anything more? Oh, we can shock that. Oh, there's pistol rounds hidden in here. There's so many like little hidden things in this game. I said to people before that, like, my one skill in this game is probably remembering where every bit of loot is. Like, remembering where all the loot is actually hidden is more important, in my opinion, than the actual... I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, probably more important than just being good at the shooting. I mean, that is important, but...
You think you can just take what you want? This isn't the jungle.
Oh, I guess she heard me. So set her on fire.
Stop running like a fool! I'll teach you your place! Oh, where are you going? We can save you, you know.
She still hit me. That's embarrassing. Oops. Chips. Beer. Looks like a regular Saturday night. Machine gun ammo. Machine gun ammo. Pretty worth it. Lots of goodies. Let's see here.
Simon, I know Medical Pavilion is your manor, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tit. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst.
Why are witches' tits cold?
Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Dialogue writing in this thing is so good.
Got it! Cracking every piece!
You gonna come after me, Betty? Or are you stuck on that gurney? He's stuck on the gurney. What the? Did you hear how like the audio cut out too? The fire burning sound? Weird. Okay. I don't want this thing shooting at me. I think this one shoots rockets. Definitely not. But yeah. Like I said before, I basically played this game on and off since it came out in 2008. It's definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Always enjoyed it. You're gonna shoot? There we go.
Looking for, and you won't get it. Nothing. Just some vandals, I suppose.
Anti-personnel rounds. There she goes. Oh. Nice. And there's your gun. I saw something in here. Yep, there we go. There's always some goodies hidden around here. That's it. I like this game a lot because I just really like going through all these like little side paths and areas. Shouldn't have drank that.
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Su Chong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Subject age white male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Su Chong, sir.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot 44 now. We've codenamed the lot 44 Enrage because of its tendency to... Nurse? Hold him down! Nurse!
Why is Bioshock 1 remastered such a broken mess? Finally. We can increase our wrench damage. I don't know. It just depends on what you like. I know the PC version of the original is generally really well liked. I've only been playing the remaster for a little while. This is my second time. Second time. Haven't gotten very far. So far it's pretty good actually. I haven't noticed many issues. Maybe a couple of audio bugs. Where like the sound is cut out in a weird way. Besides that, it's been pretty smooth. I played a lot of different versions of this game, and I haven't noticed this one to be any worse or better in any major way. Game occasionally freezes off map screen and save file corruption. Again, I haven't had any issue with save file corruption or map freezing. Or off the map screen. I'm assuming you mean this map screen. Which is just awful. This map screen has always been awful. I never use it. I just taken to memorizing everything. Yeah, let's just auto hack it. F2 and using auto hacks on saves. Using auto hacks on safes is a pretty safe bet. Yeah, like there should have been audio playing over the door opening. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. Sounds like that. For whatever reason, it didn't play when I went the other way. Those kinds of weird audio bugs, though, I think were present in the original at least the original on 360. I don't know if the PlayStation 1 or the PC one was any different. Probably. Okay. Let's see here. Where is that vending machine coming from? Oh, good find. Where is that vending machine coming from? Whatever. Let's just get the shotgun. And get ready for a fight. So yeah, welcome Sonic. This is a no death run.
Tacky little nothing! Crawling! Seize! When someone shut the door!
On Survivor. I love the shotgun so much in this game. It's usually like one of the first things I upgrade. So good. Yeah, okay. Oh, now we're... dental office? I usually hold off on getting the telekinesis plasmid while I explore the area a bit. There we go. But yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong about the you're wrong or anything about the performance of the remaster. I just haven't experienced any of it yet. If it is an issue though, like if it's a common issue, then yeah, that's obviously a problem. I've been really fortunate. I never had a single game on console or PC have a save corrupted. I think ever. But it always sucks if it does. I've definitely had game-breaking glitches though. Definitely had that happen. That always blows. Sure. Why not? Why not do it that way? It's just as valid. Okay. Patch myself up. Anything down here? Cash register, electric bug. Okay. Ah, there's a person. Nice music.
What bright happiness, what bright happiness, who can truthfully say, what for every share.
What is it?
Nice.
But it ended one day.
I think that's the first time in the whole game where the 1-2 punch has actually worked. Well, I guess I could have shot that. Didn't even see it. Extra money.
And dream your troubles away.
And then we can go back out. Okay.
There's only one thing to do. Wrap your troubles.
Let's see. Reduces flow speed when hacking is really good. Early on, especially.
What?
He seemed just as confused as I did. It's like, what?
Tenenbaum. Sometimes I pity the little freak. Such a tiny imagination. Content to sit there with the tanks of Adam tweaking and optimizing. I need to create. Adam is a canvas of a genetic modification, but the plasmids are the paint.
Okay, so I think we should probably get the telekinesis one now.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. German. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Pretty morbid. Oh, another safe. I think I got one more quick hack left. 2, actually. Oh yeah, I picked up another one. The buyout's only $10 though. Let's just buy it out. Wow, we're actually max on medikits. Never thought that was gonna happen. Good progress so far. We're still really early though.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Sejong. Client Fontaine Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well.
Yeah.
Lifting objects at distance present no problem. Moving objects through space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullet, but can catch and throw faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction time.
I love that line.
Sejong just get new idea for plasmid.
Problem with reaction time. Alright, telekinesis is pretty
Throw
good.
objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Yes. Okay. I'm not actually going to practice with this. I just want to grab these goodies. One of the great things about telekinesis in survivor mode is it uses hardly any Eve. So good. Unfortunately, it's really dependent on your environment. Oh, yeah, if you ever played Dead Space 2, in that game, you had like a power where you could telekinesis grab things, and you could shoot them at like the necromorph zombies and like pin them against the wall. Super fun. I wish the telekinesis plasma did that again. That'd be awesome. I think that would be a little ambitious though for this game. Back in 2008. What? That hurt me a little bit. Hey, get back here. Come on, do it again. I feel like I'm bullying this man. Are you gonna go for that? Yeah, do it. Oh, thank God he didn't blow up the... He didn't blow up the health station. Everything okay over here? Ah, there we go. Oh, I heard something. Oh, I'm actually surprised. I think I'm almost done Medical Pavilion. I'm gonna buy some more Eve Hypo. Oh, I forgot to get this.
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines.
Just one's fine.
I need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
Big Daddy noises. Alright, here we go. Ow. Get out of here. Get out of here. There you go. Killed him. Wasted probably way more resources than I wanted to do that. Get some health and needs back from hacking. Oh boy. I knew I was going to be doing a lot of this in this game. What the fuck? I swear Survivor mode also makes hacking harder and more annoying. Definitely does.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Am I really going to backtrack to get one first aid kit? Probably not. Probably going to get more pretty soon, so what's the point?
Today I had lunch with the goddess. Steinman, she said. I'm here to free you from the tyranny of the commonplace. I'm here to show you a new kind of beauty. I asked her, what do you mean, goddess? Symmetry, dear Steinman. It's time we did something about symmetry.
Oh no. Alright. Give me that. This is mine now. Oh. Oh. I've never mashed the circle button that hard in my life. That was maybe a little riskier than I needed to be. That would have been embarrassing. Having a turret end my streak. We're having a lot of shortages on Eve hypo. Because in Survivor you just use more. Not just for combat, but like it's built into the game that on Survivor mode your Eve drains more when you use a plasmid. It'd be a real pain.
Aphrodite is walking the halls, shimmering like a
I'm gonna auto hack this.
Stein, she calls. Stein, I have what you're looking for. Just open your eyes.
I'm
And when I
full?
see her, she cuts me into 1,000 beautiful
Alright.
pieces.
I'm probably gonna have to use up all these armor piercing rounds on the first Big Daddy I fight. Which is gonna be pretty nerve wracking. Reminds me, I should save. Yeah, the ones in Neptune's Bounty here are older ones. Like I said, I played this game a year ago. Didn't get very far. I mean, I played Bioshock before, but I played the remaster a year ago. Okay. I played the remaster a year ago, and I liked it. It ran fine. There we go. I liked it all right. I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break. I've been going for almost 2 hours, so I'm going to fill up on some water and head to the bathroom. I might turn on some lights too, because I think it's getting a little dark. Or at least starting to. Yeah, some lights would be nice. All right, I'll be right back. Back. Managed to get some water. usually like to put the kettle on. Has some tea. Nothing makes my throat feel any better. But water will do just fine. Alright, let's switch over to the game screen. And we're back. Alright, this is going to be one of those make or break moments for this no death run. We gotta fight Steinman, not die. Oh, let's hope we can do it. It would really suck if the run ended here. I'm thinking I can probably finish Medical Pavilion easily. And I'm probably going to go for maybe another hour at least and get into Neptune's Bounty. Next level. So, sorry. Let's buckle up. See if we can finish off Steinman.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong! That was too fat! This was too tall! This was too symmetrical! And now, what's this, goddess? An intruder! He's ugly! 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 Look at
Okay. The drone's going after him. I think I kind of missed on that one. Heal up. Go in with a shot.
It's my patient! Look at you, idiot!
Got him. Whoa. Not too bad. Not too bad.
It was time somebody took care of that sick bastard. Make sure you get the key off Steinman. Head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
Alright. Alright, so that's one major obstacle done with. We're still not done with Medical Pavilion, though.
406 and done.
The nose looks terrific, Dr. Steinman. Doctor?
You know, looking at it now, I didn't realize how much her face sags. Scalpel?
Excuse me?
Scalpel.
Doctor, she's not booked for a facelift.
Let's just come in here and...
Doctor, stop cutting. Doctor, stop cutting. Get me the chief of surgery. Get me the chief of surgery now!
I got a bit of lag there. Don't know if that actually showed up or not. Oh yeah, let's turn this off real quick. There we go, I don't need that. But yeah, I mean, I plan on doing this at least once a week or so. Once a week or so. Probably on weekends. is kind of a rare stream for me. I don't really plan on streaming on Friday afternoons or evenings very often. I'm not going to hack this save because I know what's in it. I know it just has 3 first aid kits and I'm already maxed out. I can't carry anymore. Where the fuck is... What the fuck? Stupid drone. Got stuck on the ceiling. Could have been helping me in that fight. Instead, it was just stuck in the ceiling. Following me now? Good.
Oh, yes,
There we go. Got him. This is a pretty okay one. Tons of stuff now. Yeah, I'm just low on Eve hypo. How much money do I have? 295, I think, is close to the max, actually. So I'm gonna buy a couple. Okay, I think we get our first upgrades.
Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot junk.
Oh boy.
It's a little one. Here's your chance to get some Adam.
Alright, finally. Just popped right in.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. It's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you the heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, Boyle. You won't survive without the Adam those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here. There is another way. Use this. Free them.
So, am I going to save them, or am I going to,
Somehow.
you know, murder them? When I used to first play through this game, I would always harvest them. But, you know, after I started to save them, just because, like, for completion's sake, and then I realized it actually doesn't matter whether you harvest them or save them, you actually get the same amount of Adam eventually. If you save them, you get less immediately, but you get the rest of it just slightly delayed. So essentially what the game is asking you is if you can handle delayed gratification. But if you do save them, you also get an extra special plasmid that you can, like, mind control a Big Daddy, which is pretty good. That might even be... I usually don't use it, but on Survivor mode I might. Because ordinarily if you mind control a Big Daddy, you can't just, like, steal the little sister. You have to kill the Big Daddy to do it. But what you can do is on levels that have multiple Big Daddies and little sisters, you can mind control one, have it as like a bodyguard, and fight another Big Daddy with it. So I'm probably going to save them. Okie dokie. The button is to rescue a triangle.
No! 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 No!
We're going to be a little, you know, underpowered starting off.
You saved me.
The path of the righteous
God, they're
is not
so
always
ugly.
easy. Yes. The reward will become clear in time.
It looks so weird.
Tenenbaums playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive. If you cross paths with another of them gatherer's garden machines, make sure you pick up a new plant or two. That's at the price ain't too dear, of course.
Alright, here we go. First aid kit ammo. I'm already full on pistol ammo. And first aid kits.
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cells. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
However, you gotta justify it for yourself, man. Alright, so there's Enrage, which is kind of a worthless plasmid. Honestly. It's not very good. Armored Shell is probably one of the best ones for this playthrough. Because we need to be tanky. First aid kits also give you Eve. Also pretty good. That might help with our Eve hypo problems. And of course, health and Eve upgrades are just good on their own. I mean, we could get Armored Shell and Enrage, but I just don't want Enrage. Enrage is worthless. I'm probably just going to pick up Armored Shell and Eve Link. So it'll be 40 Atom. That'll be 40 Atom left over. We're probably going to rescue another little sister, too. There's one more in the level that we'll encounter soon. So what I actually might do is I might just get Armored Shell for now. What do I want to replace? Probably Static Discharge. You emit a burst of electricity when you struck. So not only that, this doesn't just damage enemies, this damages drones and turrets that might be friendly to you. Or worse, later on in the game, it'll actually damage a big daddy that you have as a friendly one, and it'll aggro on you. Static Discharge isn't really all that great right now. Being able to take on more damage is probably for the better. I'm not going to get anything else because I'm probably going to be getting more atoms soon. More first aid kits. And armor piercing rounds that I can't use.
Bring a picnic lunch and we'll make a day of it. Just adore the summertime. Sorry? How dare you touch me?
Come on in.
Run! That's all you're... That won't run for long!
Where are you going, honey?
Sweet. So we're in a pretty ideal position for killing a Big Daddy.
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. It won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to little sister.
Ah,
And the Adam
jeez.
they carry.
I've been dreading this. We don't have our fire yet. I mean, we do. We just don't have it equipped. I don't know why I'm saying that. Just out of habit. Yeah. I guess if the game crashes, you know, I don't want to have to redo anything. I'm gonna look for explosives. Just really quick. Because if I can pick up explosives and throw them at that Big Daddy, oh man. That would be sweet. Is there any in here? No. Yeah, he's gonna get a little angry. I unfortunately don't see any. And that girl is gonna be put away soon. I think we're just gonna have to do it. Oh, I thought the game almost crashed. We're gonna have to probably machine gun him now. Oh. Look at him. That's all, folks. God, I love Bioshock ragdolls. Oh man.
Thank you.
Brought to you by Big Daddy. Oh man. Okay. Let's grab this thing. Excellent. We're really broke now on Eve hypos. There's another Big Daddy, but we're not gonna fight that. I really wanted that extra armor piercing ammo. Okay, what do we want to buy? Do we want to buy anything from here? You know, I think I'm actually gonna wait until the next level. because the next Gatherer's Garden that you find is gonna have a different selection of stuff. And while I'm here, I'm actually just gonna free medkit. Did he move? Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Are you almost back to emergency access?
Almost.
Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now.
Be
You won't
fucking
hear him
patient.
coming, but he'll be there before you know it.
I just stared at that. I just watched that come right into my face. Crazy. Get back here. Where are you? Why are you running?
Okay!
Why are you running? Come on. There we go. Got him. I might buy some more E-Pipe.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Just one, I guess. I know it seems like a waste of time, but like, I gotta do all I can to get ahead. That includes a little bit of backtracking sometimes.
Hello? You know what they do to vagrants? Clean it up! Clean it up!
There's your pistol. I'm just gonna grab some med kits. You got a med kit. Okay, time to go to the Neptune's Bounty now. Now we can go to the Neptune's Bounty. I'm still super low on E-Pipe though. Oh well. Yeah, of course. Of course there would be a first aid kit right there. Why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be? I love when the game makes me look like an idiot. I knew there was a crate there. I didn't think it would have a first aid kit. All right.
Somebody's got to keep order around this place. If not, we'll go to the
And hearing the people talking in the background in the game is so creepy.
Now you've had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Okay, we're gonna have to use a lot more shotgun ammo now. And I'm gonna hack this so I can get some extra Eve out of it.
Thank you.
So I really need it. I love being followed by bots.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Gonna have to remove that one later. I'm probably going to be buying another plasma slot soon. So I'm just going to keep telekinesis for now.
What crawls in my garden?
And it gave me another medkit. Excellent.
But days go by like wind.
Just hack to get some more Eve. There we go. Okay, yeah, I've been thinking about this area for a while. I just used a lot of resources to fight a big baddie. I don't really think I want to do it again. I don't really think I want to risk that again. I'm not saying I'm going to be playing completely risk averse.
Well, give her to me.
But like, I kind of want to see if these guys really bomb enough. Yeah, my turret was accidentally shooting the big guy. Got instantly destroyed.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
How much health did that big daddy lose? Maybe a quarter. But like, I'm all out of resources. I'm gonna make a save too, just in case the game crashes. Just overwrite one of my Neptune's bounty saves. What time is it? Almost 9:30.
Dancing.
Okay. So let's go and scavenge now that they're all dead. Oh, that's her. It's like, what the hell is that noise? This is a good one.
Jesus loves me, this I know. For the Bible tells me. I'll kill you wherever I can see it. Blood! You can run, but we'll find you. We run this place.
Oh my god.
I've come to judge you.
Perhaps we'll dine on ham and jammy if we can't find the lily pop.
What?
Stop looking now, it's gone.
3 too many, 3 too many, 3 too many, 3 too many, 3 too many.
There we go, that's what I wanted. I don't want to hit that big daddy by mistake. He got pushed. And that means I don't want to throw around a bunch of explosives. She's still alive. Okay.
Take me home. Thank you.
Okay. So even if we do kill him, we're not getting a wolf this for now. I mean, we could just stand around and wait for when.
Listen to me.
could just stand around and wait, but not really my style.
We're putting all the bathyspheres in lockdown until further notice. Ryan had us install some kind of genetic device into the thing, so only Ryan and his inner circle will be able to use them without dispensation. But the boys tell me the keys are pretty unreliable. Sisters, cousins, anybody in the ballpark genetically will be able to come and go as they see fit.
Time to go, Mr.
Hint. That's what I want.
All your faces are melted!
That girl just say all your faces are melting? I wonder if this can be thrown. Calm the hell down. Okay, so we got 6 armor-piercing bullets. We have... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to risk it.
A rapture reminder.
Oh, here we go. So we can get an extra plasmid slot for 100. That's a lot. That's a lot. Or we can get a health upgrade and an Eve upgrade. I think the health upgrade and the Eve upgrade are probably better. I mean, not an Eve upgrade, one of these other ones. I don't know which one though. Extra nutrition's okay. Eve Link, like I said, is pretty good. I never got any of these. Winter Blast is okay, but Electroshock is just as good in my opinion. Actually, yeah, if we end up getting Eve Link, we're gonna have to replace one of the things that we do have. I don't really want to do that.
Stay on the level. Out.
Oh, I see the problem.
I send you foil!
Okay, I have an idea.
Hey, I'm on to you!
Okay. This is how we're gonna take out that big daddy. We're going to hack this thing.
Your rivers turn to blood!
that guy's shooting.
Dancing in the sky.
Come on, then! Fight these hoppers!
Great. Wonderful. Love it. Love it. Well, there goes that strategy. There goes that strategy.
Welcome to the...
I was going to have that rocket turret shoot the Big Daddy while I was, like, you know, throwing stuff at it, but guess we can't have that. What else is gonna be? The security camera is unfortunately not really gonna help me handle the Big Daddy. It's too far out of the way. This will help, though. This will help. Let's just hope it stays alive long enough to be able to help. I actually think the Rosies are way harder. Rosies are so much harder. Because they have ranged attacks. And they hurt. A lot. A lot. Okay, the drone's following me. What I'm planning on doing, I'm pausing this just so this little sister and the Big Daddy don't go anywhere. But the plan is to grab those explosive things and initiate by throwing it at it. So it'll set it on fire, do a lot of damage, and then I'm probably just going to do all I can to break line of sight with this thing. I don't know if he's gonna follow me down those, like, chutes where that camera is. If he does, that's great, because then I can have the security camera go off. Send drones after him. But the Big Daddy probably isn't gonna do that. Probably not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna have to fight it 1v1 or 2v1 if you count the drone. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna throw fire at it, shock it. Shocking is probably worthless. Just shoot a whole bunch. I'm gonna head to the bathroom, I think, before this, though. If I'm gonna die, I might as well die on an empty bladder. Okay, I'll be right back, though. Only be a sec. Okay, we got a plan. There's actually 2 gas canisters there I can throw, so we can probably throw 2. Okay. Oh, he's gonna go around the corner. Just let him. Just let him go around the corner a little bit. So he's not gonna. Why was I even worried? It went down. It went down so fast. Easy clap.
You have shown kindness to my little ones, but are you really a friend to us? Regardless, a little one brings you a gift. It demonstrates our appreciation.
And there's the reward I mentioned way earlier. And you get just more Adam. And hypnotize Big Daddy. Which I might equip.
Oh, I'm ready for dream.
Now we're just flashed with Adam. I'm probably gonna get the plasmid slot. And do I want to hypnotize Big Daddy? Kinda do. Because even if you hypnotize a Big Daddy, and you're not just using it to fight another one, you could hypnotize a Big Daddy with a little sister, have him fight like just a whole bunch of enemies for you, to whittle down its health, and then fight them yourself. So I think on Survivor, on this playthrough, using Hypnotize Big Daddy is probably going to be a big strategy for me.
Cry out for Big Daddy's help. Make him think you're a little sister. Watch as he fights to protect you.
And then I'm probably going to get the Eve upgrade. Oh, we can get actually Incinerate too. Yeah, we've seen this. So we're looking pretty. The Hypnotized Big Daddy one is so ugly. Look at that hand. Ugh. It looks like one of those weird, like gross out, sticky, squishy ball toys that you could get at like a kid's store, like a dollar store in like the early 2000s. It's a really obscure reference, but it does look like that. I hate to tell you.
Observe all his commandments. What? He must be you in the city.
I need to pause.
Are you hungry?
Oh.
Papa!
Everybody.
Unclean!
Are you dead?
I don't have a lot of Eve to spend, dude, but I do have a lot of shotgun shells.
Aside. You'll have to fight me for her!
Why am I getting to this pointless fight? Just wanted to see if there was anything over here I missed. Because it looks like I can get up there if I wanted to. But... probably not. Shit. I gotta watch out for those explosives. So yeah, we are really low on first aid kits right now.
Welcome to the circus of...
So I think I am gonna buy a couple. Basically, I took the money that I would have gotten, or I did get from the Big Yaddy, and reinvested it in my health that I lost fighting it. Nice. We need to use this machine gun more. We're getting flush with ammunition. I don't really have the code, but I'm probably gonna get it eventually. Just do that. We'll probably get the code eventually. And,
Who can blame a lady who craves
get all this stuff in there. Good first aid kits.
And one day the gentle...
Okay.
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if in your heads up to the Wharf Master's office and find old Peach a research camera, maybe I could manage an invite.
Okay.
What was that? My friend, you are fucked.
Okay, so yeah, you can't... You can't actually hurt this person. There we go. You basically just have to hold out.
It's too tough for you. Look on the conveyor belt. You'll find something to keep you alive. Now, go get that camera, and then snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries. Just Remember, sonny friend, I smell an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you in a box. Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
So yeah, we got a grenade launcher, which is pretty much... I maybe should have waited to kill that big daddy.
Man, jumping at ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it. In the ground for months, and half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got work to do.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to be using this grenade launcher, for killing most big daddies in the future. Bunch of splicers hanging out. Okay. Can I get the rest of that machine gun ammo? No. Shotgun ammo too. How much money do I got? 300 still.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Oh, I didn't hack this? I swear I did.
Feel your cravings in the circus of value.
Kill your playmates in the circus of values. Alright. Okay, thank God there's one more.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Seems like old Peach knows where to find a research camera.
Who's there?
He seems a decent enough sort. No doubt he'll wait until after.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to grab. A random hat on the ground.
I'll never stop chasing you! Never!
See that body just fading away? That's me right now.
My God! Are you afraid of me, monster?
My health dropped real low for a second there. Yeah. That was risky. Okay. Sneak in under here. Full first aid kit again, that's always good. Audio diary.
Something must be done about Fontaine. While I was buying buildings and fish futures, he was cornering the market on genotypes and nucleotide sequences. Rapture is transforming before my eyes. The great chain is pulling away from me. Perhaps it's time to give it a tug.
Don't want to use this first aid kit? Yeah, sure. Thanks.
I traded you, O Lord, for mammon. And what did it get me, huh?
guy being held hostage? He's pointing a gun at him.
What's this?
You hear that, Big Daddy?
His light shineth even down here, Hold it! Curse it!
Do we want to try this? I mean, why not? Why not give it a go? Hold on a sec. Again, the notification. Yeah, gonna have to report that bot at some point. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh boy. So far this is going pretty good. Actually surprised. It's been going this well. Definitely had a few close calls. Definitely a lot of close. Let's hope things get better. I think I am going to steal this Big Daddy though. Sorry, I'm just checking something on my other monitor. Oh, okay. Phew. It's almost been 3 hours, so I might end soon. Yeah, it's almost been 3 hours, so I might end soon, but let's keep going for now. Jeez, he seems way more responsive. Yeah, you can't just, steal her. She basically just runs off once you steal him. But I'm not really looking to fight another Big Daddy right now. Even though I could. I'm more just like, why bother? Why bother doing it when I can have another Big Daddy fight everything for me? Because I think there's another Big Daddy and little sister coming up soon. And if that's the case, I'd really like it if these two Big Daddies fought. That'd be really beneficial. Oh, hey, Amy. How's the hell run going? Pretty good so far, actually. I'm able to hypnotize Big Daddies to fight for me now. So that's good. I'm only technically on like the second or third level, depending on how you count it. I have also... How many little sisters have I gotten? 2. Not including the free one that they give you. Definitely had a few close calls, though. Very near deaths. Yeah, see, there's a Big Daddy right there with a little sister.
I saw one of the smugglers having a game of catching on the docks today. And this surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from the sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found he could move his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug. As luck would have it, he did.
Ah, lots of dumb damage. Oh dear. So I had ended up hypnotizing a Big Daddy, thinking that I could make 2 Big Daddies fight. I don't know if this is just unique to this area. Crap. That'll do. But the Big Daddy that was following me all of a sudden is not following me. All of a sudden he's not following me, so I think I'm gonna have to fight this the old-fashioned way. Oh, she's putting the Big Daddy, the little sister away.
Now the eggs are in the scramble. We picked up Timmy Yates right after midnight. Either Ryan will be taking down Fontaine, or Fontaine will be taking down Ryan. We'll be interviewing Timmy in Fontaine Fisheries. If you're up for entertainment, the code's 5380.
5380, okay. Ooh.
Darling Masha, we don't know what has happened to you. Ryan's men have taken you away and said you are needed to save Rapture. Who needs a child to save a city? But I see these little girls crawling out of these vents, and I only wonder if you might one day crawl out of this vent and find these notes. We look for you, but if you find this, come to us. It's a Fighting McDonald's in room number 7. The code to our room is 7533. We miss you, our darling child.
Thanks, Mr. Bubbles. Hurry, Mr. B.
Okay.
Angel,
So, looks like we're gonna have to fight this Big Daddy on its own turf. Without any assistance from another Big Daddy. Gonna be rough. So let's try and formulate a strategy. Are you done? Okay. I wish I could jump and hack that, but I can't. Can't hack this one. So my plan is to have the Big Daddy chase me all the way over here. And have the security camera spot it and then call a bunch of robots to come and attack it. That's my plan. Whether or not it's even going to follow me up here, I have no idea. I couldn't reach that one. The half, unfortunately. I'm probably going to throw down some proximity mines, too. So it takes damage while it chases me. Okay. You better like pipe dream, because there's just a lot of pipe dream in this game. And in this playthrough. Because I gotta squeak out every advantage I can get.
I'm ready for you. Meantime, Mr. B.
I just get stressed. Oh yeah, I am definitely stressed. Definitely. Right. Okay. Hold on. Let me...
The research camera looks just like one you'd see topside. According to this magazine article I scrounged up, it can also analyze genetic information, parse biological structures, and lots of other $5 words.
Lots of other $5 words. Okay. I have no idea if this is gonna work. This could be the end of the run. But I'm going to burn them. Maybe pop off a shot. But then I'm just gonna run like hell. Have him chase me, blow himself up on these proximity mines. As soon as he walks in front of that camera, I'm going to electro bolt him so he's stunned. The camera sees him, sends drones after him. I run back down the stairs because there's a rocket shooting turret there. And then when he comes back to chase me, he hopefully has to fight that turret, and I can just, like, I don't know, shoot off grenades at him from a distance. And let the turrets do most of the work. That's the plan. I got lots of first aid kits, so let's see if it works. So he's already fighting the... He's already fighting the turret. Is he even gonna chase me up here? Maybe not. If he's not gonna chase me up here, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna do my best to aggro him. Yeah, he's coming. Oh lord, he's coming. He didn't. He didn't get caught by the camera. Big daddies are immune to cameras. I did not know this. I did not know this. I did not know this information. They are immune to security cameras that I have hacked. This should be okay. We're just gonna slowly burn him to death. New plan. Oh, I just wasted that medkit. Book it, book it. Thank God for this store. Time to use machine gun. Come on. He's still over there getting burned. Oh Lord, he's coming. We got this, we got this. Oh.
Please, get up. No, 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 no.
Okay, we did it. Okay, now that I know. Now I know. Any plan. Oh, I misclicked. Just bought some useless Tommy gun ammo.
This Fontaine fellow is somebody to watch.
There's some machine gun ammo just sitting right here too.
Once he was just a menace, to be convicted and hung. But he always manages to be where the evidence isn't. He's the most dangerous type of hoodlum. The kind with vision.
There's some more free stuff. I'm not dealing with you. I don't have the time. Oh my. Of course there are a bunch of hidden frag grenades here. I can only, like, imagine how much times the devs of this game spent hiding items in, like, every little crack and crevice. It must have been insane. Like, I mean, you think about games like, I don't know, Skyrim, and they have like a lot of attention to detail, but like you don't look under like everything and find something, at least not something that's useful. But in like something like in this game, I played this game for years, and like for so many of those playthroughs, I kept finding new stuff. Being like, oh, I didn't know there was pistol ammo hidden away in this random ass plant. Cool. I think I accidentally used an E-hypo. E-hypo. Eve-hypo. E... Oh, man. Triggered an enemy. This is why you hack everything. Is that a Big Daddy again? No. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no way I'm gonna fight a Big Daddy right now. Wasted way too many resources fighting Big Daddies right now. And in the tradition of Duke Nukem, you can flush the toilets. Modern games. I swear for a second I saw the crosshair go red over the toilet. Is there a secret? Alright, that rocket did scare me a little. scare me a little. So low on med packs now. So I've actually asked people who have played Survivor mode before, you know, what the game is like later on. Because obviously I'm only on the 2nd level. And I'm already kind of sweating bullets. So, you know. The real question is, how much worse is it going to get? Apparently, from what I've heard, a lot worse. A lot worse. Man, I'm so full on pistol ammo. Oh my god, I thought I instantly set that one off. There we go. %90 of the time I spend in this game is mostly hacking. That's certainly what it feels like, at least. So I definitely thought about playing the 2nd game if this goes well.
Hanging now, is it? That's what we've come to now. Look, I don't make the laws here. I just enforce them. But I didn't come to Rapture to string men up for running contraband. If Ryan and his crew have their law, then they can have my badge.
Yeah, playing the 2nd game is definitely on my radar. If this goes well. If it goes well. Yeah, it could be really fun. I might do the same thing. I don't think there's a survivor mode for Bioshock 2, but you know, there is a hard mode. And I have played it multiple times already too, so. I definitely have fun doing that. Kind of wish I liked the 2nd game a little more than I do. It's not bad, but I think I like the DLC more than the game itself. Oh yeah, Minerva's Den. That's actually kind of why I want to play Bioshock 2, because I never played Minerva's Den. But I've heard from so many people who have played it that it's like the best part of the game. And like, I generally thought of myself as like a big Bioshock fan, and I've just never played it. It's really solid. Okay, yeah. Definitely check it out. Look forward to that then. Yeah, feel free. Free to look. You making dinner at 10:30?
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong.
Okay.
Good. You got the camera. Now get me some snaps on those spider splicers. And don't come back down here till you've got my research.
Turn away from your light. Why do you always do this? Oh.
Okay.
You think you can trick me? I'm just lonely. I'm lonely.
Can't even go back there if I wanted to.
You think you know me?
Creatures hit by this will be attacked by cameras and turrets. Wonder if this works on a Big Daddy. Yeah. I might as well use it, actually, because there's a gene bank nearby.
Trick the security.
You think you can trick me?
Just threw it right on the fucking floor. It's like spilled blueberry jam. Okay. But yeah, I get what you mean. It is definitely hard to get to dinner and enjoy it when you come home late from work. I always feel kind of bad about eating late because I always feel like it's messing up my whole circadian rhythm. I'm gonna have trouble sleeping and getting up. Oh, that's not good. This is so fucking convoluted. Speaking of sleep, I'm going to be having dreams about Pipe Dream today. When I go to bed. Just constantly.
This little sea slug has come along and glued together all the crazy ideas I've had since the war. It doesn't just heal damaged cells, it resurrects
have the research camera? Good. Guess it's time to get to work for old Peachy. Take the man's pictures, and let's get the hell out of this place.
Yeah, probably gonna have to end soon-ish. Yeah, probably end soonish. Let me test something real quick. I know you can take pictures of machines. Maybe they have to be enemy machines?
The smuggler is the friend of the parasite.
Yeah, maybe. Security camera bonus, increased damage.
To report the smuggler.
Let's hack this one too. How many times have I paid pipe cream in the last like 5 minutes? One of the reasons why I would actually look forward to playing Bioshock 2 is the hacking minigame in Bioshock 2 is different. I can actually just like do it fast. I don't have to interrupt my whole game. There we go. Dinner's cooking. Nice. What's cooking? That sounds good. Lazy cooking day is always good.
Smugglers in Port Neptune for supplies. Fontaine's men are pigs. They spit, they stink. But they deliver, and they don't.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna eat leftovers tomorrow.
Terrified of Fontaine. He reminds me a bit of the Germans. So efficient. It wouldn't surprise me if he were soon running things down here.
There it is. Guess I better start using this shotgun more. I think I'm gonna try and clear out maybe one more room. I'm pretty sure I'm set for all of September. Yeah, I do pretty much the same thing. I buy in bulk as well. Just buy a crap load of stuff, fill up my freezer, and then never go outside the shop.
This isn't over. This isn't.
That's a pretty good picture. What do you mean A and it didn't fill up? Oh, Sprounger. When searching containers or corpses, you can search again to get different loot. I don't think it's very good. Yeah, I don't think I really want to replace either of these with it. Because one gives me health and ease for just hacking things, which I do all the time. And the other one gives me more health when I use a medkit, which is almost always. Like, that's a lot of health. So, I'm gonna not use it. Oh my... I hit circle and used a medkit. And I did not need to. Wonderful. Just vibing, yeah, just chilling. Just feeling groovy.
The death penalty and rapture. Council's in an uproar. Riots in the streets, they say.
Yeah, farmer's market, fruits and vegetables.
Action must be taken against the smugglers. Contact with the surface exposes rapture to the very parasites we fled from. You stretch necks or a small price to pay for
I'm kind of extra lazy because I usually just buy like frozen vegetables, like big packs of frozen vegetables. I don't even go out and buy fresh ones.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
I'm that lazy.
Now, are you ever bringing old Peach them snappies, or are you just sightseeing?
Bit of both, actually. I like just seeing the sights here. It's very pretty. In a horrific kind of way.
We tricked you, monster. Are you afraid of me, monster?
Nice. That's what I wanted. Did you see how she jumped and like hovered, floated in midair? My people need me. This game's a short simulator. I'm just constantly jumping out to reach shells. Frozen spinach. Yeah. Spider splices are a nightmare. Alright, I gotta take care of this thing somehow. Let's take a picture. That's probably good for now. Have to kill this thing. Pistol ammo might do it. Nope. Very, very bad.
We all move the great chain and the great chain.
Oh god, where's the switch? It was around here somewhere. There it is. Jack's height is basically just like continually jumping. Oh, there was one right here. I should just use the shotgun for everything. Shotgun follows everything. No, I hear you. Just a nice candid shot. Yeah, what do we want to use to kill this one? Not a wrench. What am I thinking? We'll do it. Oh, we're a little resource poor, but we can probably make up for it. I can never be happy. Whenever I have max everything, I complain that I'm wasting stuff. When I have anything under max, I'm complaining, I could use more stuff. It's just my life. Oh, here. Take a picture of you. Paint me like one of your French girls. I don't know why I thought that was funny. I just think it's funny. There we go. Okay. We're looking pretty good. I'm gonna make a save file here. One's an old one. Guess we'll save it for this one. Yeah. I'll probably leave it off here. It's getting kind of late, and I've already been streaming for almost 4 hours. It's pretty good so far. There was a great clip that I'm probably gonna make. Where after I killed the first Big Daddy, he got his like body ragdolled and got stuck in like a painting. Where like it was like, you know how if you had like a painting and you like bashed it over your head, it would just like fit over your head. And it was just like stuck, like wrapped around like his torso. It was great. I gotta clip it. Yeah, send it as a whisper. I turn links off just because I don't want to get like sketchy shit spammed in my chat. Yeah, I already ended up getting one bot follower today, so you never know. You never know what can happen. Let's switch. Yeah, considering what's been going on, it's not a terrible idea. Better safe than sorry. I'm just gonna see who else is on, if I can maybe send out a raid. Take a peek. Let me take a peek. There's a few channels I follow, but let's see if I can send it to someone else. Someone else. Okay. I think there's a VTuber called Anime Basics playing Bioshock right now. I have a soft spot for VTubers, so I might send a raid on her way. Let's take a look. Oh, this looks nice. She's also like right at the beginning. Oh, perfect. Alright, that sounds good to me. Get the raid started. Alright, everyone. It's been fun. I'll be streaming Bioshock again tomorrow, and I'll be finishing off Papers, Please on Sunday. So feel free to come and hang out. Be happy to have you. In the meantime, have fun with Anime Basics, playing Bioshock.